Hello. It's been a while. Been busy, you know, just doing stuff. But Springtrap's evolved again. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? New face, much more accurate, slightly better paint job again, better hands as well. I'm gonna do some more. I've got plans for an 8-bit Michael Afton. I do have plans for a William Afton, you know, the Five Nights at Freddy's 6 Springtrap. And I also have plans for Phantom Freddy. I even have one of his legs built, which is a bunch of wire wrapped together. So, enough about talking, and let's get on the video. Hey guys, so I hope you like the new intro cards, you know, the blue text and the black background. I'm going to do that in all my videos now. Can I get a little, you know, intro going on? Okay, so yes, we are looking at Springtrap again, but he is vastly improved from the previous versions because he actually has a new head. And I know what you're thinking, wait, you show us a new head all the time. Well, this head is drastically different. I'm not just talking about looks, but also it's got some functionality to it, which I'll get onto later in the video. So let's turn him around and take a closer look. And as you can see, miles better than all the other releases put together. If you look at the face real quick here, you can see I did put a lot of work into it. It does have some features. You probably noticed the jaw is open, which is one of the features. Unfortunately, no matter how hard I try, I will never be able to hide that. The eyes are sunken in, which is accurate. You can sort of see the head there has a bit of a gap in it. You'll explain that later. But the snout is correctly proportioned, as are the teeth, and the ears are standard. The back of the head is plain. The rest of the body is exactly the same, but it has had a black wash put on it, and it is coated with Rust-Oleum clear gloss. I do need to spray it with a matte finish, but oh well. The hands are different, as you can see, much bigger fingers, and still got the endoskeleton pieces. This one's still loose. This one, on the other hand, actually had a few breakages. This finger piece is missing. You probably see there, but this one is deliberately missing because he actually didn't have it in the game. But he does have the outer two, which is good, and he has the thumb, and that works pretty well. Lower legs exactly the same. A little extra wire right here. A little hook piece just kind of simulates some more sticking out stuff. Torso is exactly the same. Again, the real big change is the head. So if you're new to this video, or this is the first time seeing one of my custom figures, I'll just run over the articulation real quick. For everyone else, you may want to skip a little bit forward if you've seen it already. But the new point is the fact that the jaw can articulate, and you can actually see Purple Guy's mouth in there. So the jaw does move. That's the only new piece of articulation this figure has. Otherwise, the head can turn left, can turn right, can tilt this much, go up and down, which if you have it all the way back, it does enable the jaw to open more. Shoulders can rotate, go about 90 degrees, can bend just shy of 90. Wrists can hinge and rotate. Ball joint at the waist. Legs go forwards at an angle. They can bend at 90 degrees at the knee, and the foot can hinge up, down, and rotate. Okay, so Springtrap does have a new feature with his head. You've probably seen already that the jaw moves, but it's not the only feature. The other feature is the head as well. The whole thing basically lifts up. Yeah, the whole faceplate lifts up. It's on a little hinge that I made out of some wire. And as you can see, the eyes are attached to Purple Guy's head. So, you know. So basically 3 separate pieces. The jaw, which is made out of its own little components. The back of the head and the fronts of the face. So to detach it completely, just lift up the faceplate, pop off the back of the head, which is attached by a blue tack, and then wiggle the head off. And then just close it all up and you have a mask that can just be sat around. Obviously with the jaw open all the way, it does look very creepy. But that's pretty cool. You can just have it sat there. Maybe have some photos taken where he's stood over it. Kind of like this. Just like that. Imagine how creepy that would be. Or if it was another animatronic head instead of Springtrap's head. That would be pretty cool. Obviously you can see the blue tack in there, but you know, it's no big deal. It's the least of the problems he has. The inside is actually painted gunmetal, as you can see. And the jaw is hollowed out, it's not a solid piece. I did Jovie's Hobbies trick to just focus here. As you can see, to hollow it out. So it's hollowed, the teeth have been made, and they are glued in. But yeah, you could just have it left on the ground, or if you wanted to, you could try this with it. There you go. That pose was very, very difficult to achieve, believe me. I spent a good few minutes fiddling with it. Obviously you won't see that because your video is edited. But yeah, you can achieve that with it. And if you zoom into Purple Guy's face a bit more, the nose is actually detailed out, and there are endoskeleton pieces in his mouth. I'll just bring it a bit close so you can see. As you can see, they're in the mouth, and he has some around his face. They do cut off the sides, but that's because otherwise the helmet would not fit on. But he does have the mouth ones on, and his jaw's a bit more pronounced, and he's lost his front of his face, obviously, because it's rotted away. He does have the white splotches for the teeth. Some paint has scuffed up a bit there, but what are you going to do? And of course, blue tack stains. But yeah, that's Purple Guy's head. With the helmet off, the head has the same degree of motion. Up, pull down, up, tilt, and rotate. To attach the helmet, again, very simple. Take this, unfurl it out, put it in like this so it hooks over the face. Slide it down. This lines up in a very specific way. Do that, and then fold that down. Give it a good squeeze. And there you go. Overall, I'm really happy with how this guy turned out. I think that extra black wash really makes him grittier. Like, a lot grittier. Just so you know, all characters... Well, sorry, I correct myself. Most of the characters I've made are getting major upgrades. I don't think I'll be able to give Ballora or Funtime Freddy opening faceplates, but I will try to. It's just going to be very hard, but it'll be very nice to actually have them with opening faceplates, considering the Funko figure can't even do that. And they'll be 5 inches tall, which is pretty cool. Obviously, I don't know if I could do... I don't think I'll be able to do Circus Baby with opening faceplates, because hers are a bit complicated. I'll give it a shot nonetheless. So the characters that are receiving an upgrade are Ballora, obviously, because her face is horrendous. Funtime Freddy, his face is a bit weird, but he does need a new bonbon piece, because I lost the old one. And, you know, it just needs a general new upgrade. There will also be an upgrade going to Freddy, Chica, Foxy, Phantom Foxy, keeping some parts from the original, like the ear. Who else was there? The puppet as well, which I haven't actually shown off yet, but I really want to get that perfect first time before showing off its look. Who else have I done? I don't think I've done anyone else. The ones that aren't getting the upgrade are Shadow Freddy, because he's, like I said, pretty much perfect when I got him done, which is great, really. Bonnie, because he, again, first time got him right, thank God. And Nightmare Fredbear. Yeah, I've not made that many when you think about it. But yeah, oh, and Mangle as well, because she technically got her upgrade. And I suppose with it, Bonnie, no, he is going to get an upgrade too, actually. He does need a new head. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed looking at Springtrap again with the new tech head feature. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. I mean, come on, how can you deny that face?